Hey guys, welcome to TechSource.tv. Now my name is Dan, and today we're taking a look at the NZXT Respire T40 CPU cooler. Now this is more of a, I'd say a budget-friendly CPU cooler, but still packs a massive punch. Just like the T20 packs a huge punch for the price, the T40 is no different. It's a little bit bigger, and it also supports push-pull configuration, things like that. So today we're going to take a look at it, do a full review, and give you guys the performance and see how good it actually is. So stick around. So we're going to quickly walk over some of the features of the Respire T40. Now, first off, I just want to make a note of what it mounts on. The T40 and the T20 both mount on all current Intel and AMD sockets, which is really good. So you got, for Intel, 2011, 1366. You also got 1155, 1156, and 775 for Intel, which is really good. And even the mounting system when installing it's super easy. It's really good. It's actually really secure, and it's not going anywhere. It's got a really good backplate, as well as for AMD. You got AM3 Plus, AM3, AM2, AM2 Plus, FM1, and I wouldn't doubt it even works on 939. But I don't even know who's using 939 nowadays. So that's pretty old. But it will work on pretty much every AMD socket, which is sweet because AMD really hasn't changed their mounting system for their sockets in ages, which is actually pretty smart. Even though they changed the socket, the mounting system's still the same, which is sweet. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cooler now that I've told you all the different types of mounting. So basically this cooler measures in 160 millimeters in height. You have between the base of it and the top of this fan here, you have 35 millimeters. Now, as well as it uses a 120 millimeter fan. It's just a standard fan, so it's 25 millimeters thick. You got white blades, black frame. The fan can speed up to maximum of 1800 RPM. With the low noise adapter, it goes down to 1300 RPM. We have aluminum fins with 4 8mm heat pipes, and they come in direct heat pipe touch. So the heat pipe comes in direct touch of the CPU itself. So this does allow, in some cases actually, depending on the CPU cooler and how it's implemented, it actually does perform a lot better than the old style of just having a very, very flat surface. Now, I've seen implementations of both, have CPU coolers having direct heat pipe touch and CPU coolers not having it, and they both perform very well. So, you know, what's better, if this is actually truly better, I'm not 100% sure, because I've seen other heat sinks that don't use this system work very, very well as well, but I've also seen the opposite. So, but in this case, it does work very well. The only thing I'd say is when use the thermal gel included. It actually works very well. I tried out different thermal gels. The one that is included actually worked best for it because it was a very, I'd say, not as thick. It's very, because all the other thermal gels I have are a lot thicker and they didn't work as well. So it spread a lot easier, I guess. That'd be the best way to put it. So as you can see, it's a pretty beefy unit compared to the T20. As you can see, the T20 is a lot thinner. The height-wise are the same density and packing. Heat pipes are a little different. This has only got 1 8mm and 2 6 mils, and this has got 4 8 mils, which is a big difference. You should get a lot better cooling performance. They use the same 120 millimeter fan, and as well as the T40 in the box includes mounting hardware to mount on a second fan on the back, but it only includes the one fan. And as well as this comes in at a MSRP, if I can remember, of $39. So this was an MSRP of $29, and this is MSRP of $39. So that's actually really well. That's actually pretty cheap or inexpensive, really, for getting a lot of cooler. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the results. The test system we have is based off of an Intel system with a i7-3770K. Overclocked to 4.4 gigahertz, as well as we test it at 3.5 gigahertz, which is the base clock of that CPU, turning off the turbo mode to get a steady clock and to show you guys what non-overclocked and overclocked temperature you get, and using Prime 95 to load up the CPU. So anyways, guys, let's look at the results, and then I'll give you guys... So as you saw the results, the Respire T40 and even the T20 perform exceptionally well at stock clocks and even overclocks. Now, the T40 has... the T20, I first just want to make a note. It's the smallest CPU cooler we've ever tested. It's the most inexpensive CPU cooler we've ever tested. So it's on overclocks. It's to be expected to be at the bottom of the list. But for the price, it still performs very well. And it's crazy that you can overclock an i7 3770K to 4.4 gigahertz and still be within safe temperatures. So that's really awesome. So for the price, you can build this crazy system and then be like, I need a CPU cooler because, well, I want to at least get something out of it. It performs really well, and it's a lot better than the stock Intel CPU cooler, that's for sure. So if you just want something inexpensive to replace it, so say you got like an i5 or something like that, and you don't want to break the bank, this is a good one to look for. Now, if you want something with a bit more cooling performance, a little bit more surface area, I'd say go for the T40. It's not too much more. This is about $30. This is about $40. So for an extra $10, you're getting a lot bigger of a CPU cooler. You're getting 4 heat pipes opposed to 3, and as well as they're 8mm thick. Plus, it comes with the brackets, so you can do push-pull. Later on another date, we're gonna test that with a push-pull configuration and show you guys how much of a performance increase. And we'll do that with a bunch of different CPU coolers. So we'll pretty much do a video of, does push-pull actually make a difference? I'll do that another time. I just got a lot of CPU coolers to test that the lab wants to do. So, but in the meantime, so the T40 and the T20 perform exceptionally well at stock temperature at stock clocks, which is 3.5 gigahertz. And the T40 is up there bugging this guy, the king of friggin' CPU coolers, the D14. And when it comes to overclocking, because it's only got one fan and only one bank of heat sinks, not two and two fans, it still performs really well, actually. And it's up there bugging the Havoc 140, which has 2 fans on it. I'd say almost twice the heat pipes. I think it's got like 6 on it, so an extra 2 heat pipes. And that thing's, it's pretty big and beefy. And this little guy here is like going, hey, look at me. I can do just what you're doing, no problem. So it's definitely within the same bracket. It's actually getting the same idle temperatures as a Havoc 140. It's off by 1 degree compared to a Havoc 140, which is crazy because we push the, again, 4.4 gigahertz on an i7 3770K, and it's only a few degrees off from a D14, which is pretty nuts. And I wouldn't doubt once you add a second fan, it's going to be better than a Havoc 140, and it'll be way up there, really close to a D14. So for the price, you're getting an amazing CPU cooler. Definitely these two coolers are amazing and probably our best bang-for-buck CPU coolers we've seen to date. So guys, if you are looking for some wallet-friendly, budget-friendly CPU coolers that also bring a hell of a bang for your buck, look no further than the Respire T20 or T40 if you're looking for CPU coolers under the $40 range. You can't go wrong with either of them. And definitely if you're looking just for something as a stock CPU cooler replacement, plus you get quite a bit of room for overclocking, you can go for the T20. It's not very expensive. It's only about $29. Plus the T40, if you've got the extra $10 to spend, then go for this. It's definitely something good to add to your build, and plus, by reducing the temperatures of your CPU, it's gonna make the life of the CPU cooler a lot longer. So that's for sure. And because they fit on every system pretty much out there, you're not gonna have a problem putting it in anything, unless your system's an ITX system and you got no height, because they're about 160 millimeters in tall. So, but besides that, you should be able to fit these in any mid-tower case and any full tower for sure. So, anyways, guys, these are the Respire series CPU coolers. They are one hell of a bang for your buck. CPU cooler. They're awesome, and you can't go wrong with them. So anyways, guys, please remember to subscribe, rate, thumbs up to the video if you found it informative, and we'll see you guys here next time on the TechSource.tv. Later on, we'll be having a review of the Kraken X60 and X40 CPU coolers, and then later on we'll be doing a review about push-pull configurations and is push-pull really worth it. So stick around for that kind of stuff, cool, neat stuff from us, and as well as we have a whole bunch of other cool things on our channel. So see you guys next time on the TechSource.tv.